In this video, which is part 2, we're going to focus and solve this issue that we had in the previous video, where we had a segment, and then if the segment would be smaller, it would give, or it will overlap on the entire area, and we're going to make sure we recalculate that accordingly right now. So let's continue on, and here we're going to solve the issue that I showed you in the previous video. So for example, I'm going to scroll down here, and let's change this to max 42. If I save this, refresh, look what we get. I don't want this. What I would like is that this will be recalculated only to this specific area and nothing more. So to do this, what we need to do is we need to fix something in this area. What we have to do here is to make it intelligent enough where it understands that this part is shorter because we all have to hit the very top. So let's start to do that right now. So the first thing what I want to do here is to calculate that specific part. So I'll leave this color here because I will make sure that all the shapes have always the same background color. But this is what I would like to do here. I want to calculate the difference between this and the very top here. Luckily, we can get the maximum value by saying y.max. So what I'm going to do here is the following. I'm going to say a constant, and I'm going to calculate, that's called our final pixel. And what this final pixel will do is it will grab the ticks, or this one here, so we're going to grab this one, and deduct that from the, this one here, what we're going to say is the y.get pixel for value y.max. By doing that, we will get a number and we can calculate how big the difference is. So let's copy this and do a console log first, just to check what are the values that we're getting. There we are, we're getting different pixels, but as you can see, it's starting to get smaller and smaller. And that number here is very important for me. What I want to do then is compare if this number is smaller than the amount of pixels between this point. Luckily, we have this information by calculating the segment pixel. So we could just say here console log and segment pixel, save that, refresh. You can see here the difference, and then you can see here eventually it understands, or it sees here, we have one here that is smaller than the standard size. That is the Q, or basically the value that we need to apply then in here. So how do we do this? What I'm going to do here is just create an if statement, and then I'm going to say here, and let's make sure that this final pixel constant variable is above, and then I'm going to say here, if the final pixel would be smaller than the segment pixel, if this is the case, I would like to copy all of this, put it in here, but then here I'm going to adjust this, and we're going to say apply final pixel instead. Else, we want to just apply the standard function or the standard item that we had. Let's remove all of this, save, refresh, and there we are. Let's test it with another value. Let's say 38, something different, save, refresh, and as you can see here, it will just skip that one because that should be. If I remove this, let's see if we get any kind of weird structure. No, everything stays same. What if I make this 19 just to be sure, save, there we are, or let's make it 21 just to confirm. There you are, and as you can see, it understands the differences and draws the right segment at a time. And that's it.